Tech Talk Alert. After our latest digital life hack, you're going to hear one of my weekend show's best calls. You don't want to miss it. If you have an old phone laying around that you'd like to sell or give away, doing a factory reset is not enough to remove all your data, photos, and more. You need to take an extra step. I'm Kim Commando, America's Digital Pro. Your old phone contains all sorts of sensitive data like credit card numbers, bank account details, passwords, and those private pics. Be careful not to let your personal info fall into the wrong hands. Just hitting delete or doing a factory reset won't cut it because there is advanced data recovery software out there that can still pry open all your secret info. To really erase your phone, you got to do a factory reset and follow it up with a more thorough data erase. This involves using specialized software such as iShredder or Secure Eraser. It overwrites the entire phone storage with random data multiple times. This process makes it almost impossible for anyone to retrieve your personal data. Again, the steps are 1. Factory reset, and then use iShredder or Secure Eraser. Enter to win a $1,000 vacation gift card at winfromkim.com. As promised, I'm now bringing you a standout call from my weekend show. Stephen in Columbia, South Carolina. Hi there, Stephen.
Hello, Kim. Hope you're doing well. First of all, I enjoy seeing your columns in the Daily Mail, and millions of people must see them. That's very cool.
Oh, you know what? I was so excited. I tell you, Stephen, I got this message from the editor of the Daily Mail who just sent me a random note on LinkedIn and said, I've been following you. I've been reading your stuff. Would you like to write for us? And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. Yes. So thank you for reading my stuff in the Daily Mail.
Oh, it looks great. Okay, my question today is one that I think other people have. I got my first iPhone was an iPhone 6, and I got it because my Android just burned up, and I lost many precious photos. So I didn't have an option, so I got an iPhone, and I began keeping photos and printing out the ones I want. And now I've got an iPhone 14 and 2 new grandchildren and thousands of photos. And even though I save them in the cloud as well, I see these commercials on TV and different things for these sticks or memory sticks that you stick in the phone. It captures all the photos and videos so you don't lose them, and then you can watch them on another device. But many of them seem to indicate, and maybe I'm reading it incorrectly, that they actually remove the photos from your phone. And I don't want that to happen. I want to be able to save them on a stick of some type and then update that stick, 6 months in the future. And I don't care how much it costs. I just need you to tell me what to get.
Okay. Well, the good news is that, years ago, if you wanted to buy a 1 terabyte drive, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's going to cost you $1,000. Okay. But not anymore. You can buy a SanDisk 1 terabyte little drive for $109. It's on sale right now because I was just looking at it, thinking maybe I should buy one for some backup stuff that I need. But one of the things I do want to caution you on is that these are USB sticks, and they are prone to get lost, right? They are not they're not as data proven as you'd say putting everything in the cloud. I personally store everything in the cloud, and I have a backup of a Time Machine on my Mac, and then I have everything all synced up inside this whole Apple atmosphere. But, a lot of people, they don't like it. I wouldn't recommend these sticks that you see advertised on TV. I just don't find them to be very reliable, and the reviews that I've read aren't always so positive. But I do know SanDisk, and so you're going to buy this 1 terabyte extreme drive, and then you're going to need an adapter, a USB-A to a Lightning adapter, and don't worry about this. I'm going to send you some links when we get off the phone.
Right.
And then also, there's a guide that will walk you through using only a USB drive on your iPhone to back up all your photos. But just keep in mind that, as you mentioned, just in case anybody else who's listening, is that these drives allow for backup transfer of files. They're not intended to remove or change the files on the phone itself. They create copies, and they leave the originals intact on your device. And so, Stephen, hang on the line, and we're going to send you out that links to that SanDisk 1 terabyte drive, the USB adapter, and also a little how-to on how to set all this up. And thank you for your call. And thanks for checking out what we're writing for Daily Mail. Just a really huge website. And I know it's based in the UK, but it's also really big here in the United States. And I actually pulled some numbers. And they have like 400 million users every single month, which is so incredible. And Stephen, again, thank you for your call. Thanks a ton for listening. Now, if you have questions, comments, or just a digital dilemma, find your way to Komando.com and hit that email Kim link. I treat each email like it's a VIP guest at a tech expo. Now, you can turn tech chaos into clarity. How? Well, get my free daily newsletter over at getkim.com.